So today, I'll be taking the door panel apart on my truck because it does not open from the outside. It'll open from the inside, but not from the outside. I'll have to get one of those here soon. Hopefully I'll pop that door panel apart, fix it. Hopefully I won't have to order any new parts. Then soon I'll be ordering a tack. I still haven't decided where I want to put it. I'll put a tack on this and then get some better mirrors because these suck and I can't see out of them. So I'll get back to you when I pop the door panel off and see what's wrong with it. And so when you're taking these doors apart, you gotta take all your screws out. I took these out because I gotta get a new one. But there's a screw there. On this truck, there's 4 down there. One was missing for me. But this, you have to take that off first. What do I do with that? So it should sit like this, or something about like this. So just say that's assembled together. This piece will have a clip on it that sits on there like this, and you need to get 2 flathead screwdrivers. I just did this because it was easy. 2 flathead screwdrivers. I stuck one in there to press the panel away, and one to give me some, to give me some room. And then I took this other one and popped it out, and it just flew out. And then the whole thing should just come out. So that's how you do that. You can't just yank it off; you'll break something. What you're gonna do after, get all your screws out, crank, all that good stuff. Oh geez, you're gonna want to do this on like a 90-degree day too. That way, you're good and sweating. Take that off. Some are wider than others. I don't think mine would have hurt anything, but it helps to take that off. Pull your door handle out. Then, there's supposed to be some clips on the side. Mine did not have any. So, whatever. So if you had clips, pop them out on this side, pull that out, and you're supposed to beat on it under. It should pop it up from that ridge there. And then while you have this, it's kind of need 3 hands to do it, but you're supposed to have that out. It helps, and then you just like pull it up and slide it this way and come out. So that's how I got that out. I learned that from another YouTube channel called Milk Crate 82, I think it was. He's got a pretty sweet C10, so go over there and check him out. So I'll get back to you and see why this isn't working. Alright, so I turned the faucet on the camera and I figured out what was wrong. So if you see in there, here's your rod here. The rod that goes to your inside latch, or inside handle. And there's that one rod back there, kind of rusty. You see it? My shadow's right on it. Anyway, that goes up to your handle right here, and you push that. You push that. Let me get a better view here. You push that, and it goes up, right? Well, if you look in there, there's that little hole, kind of under that main rod that I showed you, that goes to the inside latch. And this is supposed to be connected to it. I'll put my hand back in there, but there's a little hook at the end of it. Little hook. And it's supposed to lift that up, lift your latch up, and your door opens. And mine got unhooked somehow. So I'll get that all hooked up and then throw it back on, or get it hooked up, make sure it works, then throw it all back on. And that should be good. And then next video will probably be about my mirrors and my tack. That gas tank doesn't work. I might just take it off. And then that other gas tank, I'll just go around here. My other gas tank over here, I haven't filled it up all the way yet because this needs to be tightened, or needs to be, reclamped or whatever, because it leaks when you're putting fuel in it. Then I'll have to go get gas on it and go get some gas today because I'm at 1/8 of a tank. So I'll get back to you once I figure this out and get it all. I'll explain how I get it rehooked in there. Alright, so if we look in here, look in the right area, see that rod? There's our rod, that rusty one. Comes down, and there's that little clip or whatever. You see that arm kind of, it hooks into that square thing down there. Just test this out so I wouldn't look like an idiot. Shut it. Make sure your door's unlocked. Everything opens fine. So that's what happened on my truck. Might have happened on yours. I'm guessing they just come apart if you slam them too hard or something. But make sure, what I found easiest was, the rod was stuck sideways, and the rod was stuck sideways, and so say your metal plate's here, and your rod's supposed to hook in like this, and go up, move it up, down. My rod was stuck like this behind it. So I lifted it up. All you have to do to lift it up is click your little button, lift it up. I used this tool, pulled it around, adjusted it to where it should hook in like this. Then I went like this and pushed it in, and make sure you push it in good. You don't want it part of the way in, otherwise you'll put this whole thing back together, and a few weeks later it'll slip again, and you gotta do it all over. But do that, and then that should work. That's what happened on mine. I don't know if that's common, but fix that. I'm sure that there might be an easier way to do it. I don't know. So I'll put this all back together, and then I'll probably tighten up that clamp. So now I got my panel back on, I'll just have to button up all these bolts. I'll have to find a new one of these because it looks like crap. Get a new one of those sometime. Hopefully this summer I'll be able to order all my panels. I don't know if I'll fix it this year, but maybe in the winter, I don't know. So I'll button these back up, and then don't be an idiot like I was earlier and try to be hooking this on without putting your handle through. And then you sit there scratching your head for about 2 minutes wondering what's wrong. So make sure you do that. I'll button this back up, do it one more time, pray to God that something didn't slip, and then move on to that clamp. When you're putting this back together, you should see, I don't know, this is just on mine. It should be like that for everyone though. The two little notches, focus in, there. Anyway, you can see those two little notches, and you just slide the top of a clip in, and it'll pop right in, and then put your washer in one way or another. That should just slide on. I'll push that on in a bit, and then explain if I did it right or wrong. And then again, don't be like me, don't try to screw that on and halfway through forget about all your clips that fell out. So if you have clips here, or there's some clips, there's a clip here, here, and here, I believe. It might be missing one there, heck, I don't know. Make sure you slide your clips back in, because you can't do it with that on. Just learn from my mistakes here. So the tools that you're going to need for this video are 2 flathead screwdrivers, Phillips screwdriver, a magnetic tip helps, it don't really matter. I like to use this O-ring pick. It helped with adjusting that rod in there. You don't have to. It's a lot easier if you do though, I think. You probably could get away without it. So, got my door panel all put together. So that's all back together. Put my tools up. And actually no, I better keep some of these out because I gotta go tighten that clamp. And that'll be the end of this video. So, I'm gonna get my screwdriver here. I'll tighten this up, come back at the end of the video, and that'll be it. Before I forget, y'all, make sure you check out MilkCret82. He's got a pretty good channel, a freaking sweet C10. Alright, got that all tightened up. My door panels, or my door's fixed, so that's the end of this video. I'll get my plates in soon. Should be a month or so. Then I'm gonna get my mirrors, better mirrors than a tack, because why wouldn't you want a tack? Anyway, thanks for watching. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe.